What up, guys? I'm back again. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year's, and I hope everybody's keeping warm currently. There's a storm on the way here. But anyways, what I'd like to do is another quick review today. This album dropped back in late October, so I know I'm pretty late, but it is something I wanted to get back to. This time we're going to talk about the Tyler, the Creator album called Chromakopia. So my first introduction to Tyler, the Creator was from his show on Adult Swim called Loiter Squad. I didn't watch much of it, but I knew about it and had watched some of it here and there. I was somewhat familiar with Odd Future and what that movement was, but I never really jumped into that either. The only music I really knew from Tyler, the Creator up until that point was a feature he had on the Game album. I think it was the Red album. That song was called Martians vs. Goblins. I thought his voice and the delivery on that track was crazy. He took some jabs at the Game for constantly name dropping and stuff. It was just hilarious. Then I heard him on the song with Kali Uchis called After the Storm. And sorry, I don't know if I pronounced her last name right. I don't think I've ever heard that name said out loud. He had the soundtrack to the Grinch remake as well, and that's absolutely fire. We love that movie over here. I never knew the Grinch could slap like that. And most notably, I know him from his viral freestyle on Funk Flex. The whole Buff Necks line, that whole setup is just ridiculous. Absolute classic. Go look that up if you haven't seen it. And then most recently, I remember him from his last album, Igor, which I believe beat DJ Khaled's album for the Grammy Rap Album of the Year. And I remember DJ Khaled was really butthurt, but I never got around to that album either. So yeah, I've always appreciated Tyler from afar, but I've never really got that urge to just jump into his music. That is until now. And for one, that's because the marketing must have really been doing their thing. I heard all the hype around this album the whole week leading up to it. Even my daughter was asking me if I was going to listen to it. So I figured I might as well give this Mr. Creator a listen. And before I forget, I just got to say his mask on the album cover and the way he's been dancing on stage at his shows really remind me of Wyborn. Yeah, big Wyborn vibes from Coraline the movie, if you've seen that. Anyways, back to the album. So I'm going to make this quick, and please, I'm not here to just shit on any albums. If I'm reviewing it or talking about it on here, I am a fan of it, and I did enjoy it. So just want to put that out there. I want to have fun writing these, and I just want to make a quick little video of what I thought about the album, you know, just as like a casual fan jumping into this album blindly. So here we go. Alright, so this is the first Tyler, the Creator album I ever listened to, and at first I was really impressed. It sounded very big and theatrical and like I was just in for a show. He definitely did put on a show, and he kept with that kind of theme running throughout the entire course of the album. First track was a really cool opener and really set the stage well. Then track 2 was an absolute banger. Track 3 had like this War Pigs type sample in it. I'm not sure if that's what the sample actually was, but I just couldn't get into it. Then to be honest, I was kind of bored, started to check out until about track 8, where we get a song called Sticky with Glorilla, Sexy Red, and Lil Wayne. The middle section in there just kind of sounded like a Brockhampton album that I have heard before, if that makes sense. I wasn't really feeling it, but you know, we did get that, you know, that shot of adrenaline at track 8. That picked up the pace quite a bit, and I was really ready to see how the rest of the album played out, and I enjoyed the rest of it for the most part. The track Tomorrow was truly heartfelt and deep, and I really just liked his flow at the end. I Thought I Was Dead with Schoolboy Q was just insane. These two should collab more. They sounded absolutely amazing together. Lots of energy on that one. I wasn't a big fan of the song Like Him, but I understand the sentiment and love that it kept up with the theatrics of the album. And the audio of his mom telling him that she kept his father away is something I'm sure a lot of people out there could relate to and might be waiting to hear for their entire lives. So that was really cool. I love that he was able to share that with his fans. Then after that revelation, he just sounds absolutely reborn on the track called Balloon. That Doechii verse is crazy, and she might have the most outlandish bar I've heard all year. You'll know when you hear it. Also, I love that Uncle Luke sample in there. Then he closes out with the outro song called I Hope You Find Your Way Home, which to me was kind of the theme of this entire project. He was a young man lost, just trying to figure it out for himself, and after all that, he healed and he found his way home, and he hopes that you do too as well. So yeah, I didn't hate the project. It's actually pretty good as a whole when you step back and just let it breathe. It's not bad by any measure, really. I was bored for a bit, but the end of the album really pays it off well. It was mature and well thought out. Maybe why that middle segment there didn't so much connect with me is I think I'm a little bit older and I've kind of moved past a lot of that. So maybe that's why I kind of checked out through that. Let me in his life and I can walk away feeling like I know who this guy is, and I really dig that. I'm also just super impressed with his talents overall as an artist and producer. He killed it on here, even if I didn't enjoy some of it so much. So yeah, I can't wait to listen to his next project. I think I'm locked in, and I'll probably venture into his older stuff as well. I'm sure he probably gained some new fans with this album too, at least some older ones that are newer to him like me. I saw the sales were crazy first week. I could only imagine they've gone up since then. I heard a lot of his younger fans didn't necessarily care for it much. Probably just not enough slaps on it for him. But give him, 10, 15 years, I'm sure this album will grow on him, because it is one of those albums that I think will age gracefully with time. I'm pretty sure of that. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Tyler, the Creator album called Chromakopia. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please come back. I got some more stuff I'm going to be releasing soon. Go check out my son's page, Evanzilla. 2 A's at the end. Like, subscribe, comment down below. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.